Why Hoyoverse creators are quitting? Let's find out, because obviously this is the most pressing issue. Let me pause that. Boop.
Why'd y'all send this to me?
Gamers, I wanted to have a little bit of discussion. I've been very sick recently. I was down and out for a while. I'm still kind of getting over it, so I've been a little bit MIA with the content. But
those raid messages are
sick,
awesome.
I've been a little bit MIA. But I want to discuss this game here, Wuthering Waves.
I mean, I'll be real. It's not even just Mtashed who's been MIA. It's like almost every Genshin Impact creator's been MIA. Like ever since the Brax Atsu drama, like so many creators have just stopped talking, stopped streaming. They seem like a shell of their former selves, and they just barely upload anymore. Like I could name like 14, 15 creators who like barely upload, and a lot of their comment sections are like turning against them, like 1,000,000%. Like they're not uploading,
awesome.
Their comment sections are turning against them, and they barely stream.
Am I gonna stop?
You know,
Hell no.
What our plans are going forward, and then a little bit about streaming, because some of you might have noticed that I haven't really been streaming a lot lately.
Yeah.
But for this game, I want to. And there's a reason why. I love playing new games and discovering things. And when a new game comes out and there's new characters and new things,
hey, you could.
Stimulated. I'm having a good time.
Yeah.
I'm having fun.
Watch, since everyone else is taking a hiatus, I'm gonna sneak in.
Playing a game
I'm gonna
that has
wiggle my
stagnated,
way in.
I have a very difficult
I'm a
time
worm.
staying awake.
Well, yeah, that's because Mtashed doesn't know how to stream. And I don't think he'd be offended by me saying that. I think he knows. I don't think Mtashed is a streamer. You know, I don't think he's cut out for it. Because the problem is that when he goes live, he wants to play games. And the thing is, streamers don't play games. They don't. Like, 10% of a streamer's stream is them playing games. The rest is them reacting. That's just how it goes. Whether that's news, whether that's Reddit, whether that's Twitter, whether that's YouTube videos. There's just not enough content in the gacha space to play the game and sit and play the game. You have to yap. Whether that's reacting or just talking to chat, like that's how streaming works. Like if you go to a streamer's stream, they are barely ever hard focused playing a game. They're usually just sitting there saying some dumb shit.
No, seriously, like I honestly feel so tired and drained when I log into Honkai Star Rail.
Yeah.
I use up my energy, and then I'm like, uh-oh, what do we do now? And it's like
you react. You talk, you watch other people's streams, you talk to your chat. You know, the problem is that when you build a community only around the game that you're playing, you're not building any viewers that are there for you at all, right? So then when you stop streaming or playing that game, your viewership will fall off because now your channel will live and die by if there's gameplay or not. So you have to do something else.
I want to switch to Valorant or some shooter game to be like a little bit more stimulating, but I can't fake it. I can't.
And the other problem is, Mtashed is a hardcore gamer in the most casual games on the planet. There's a reason why there's been no esport of gacha games so far, at least anyone that hasn't been completely laughed at, right? So essentially, this is a guy who's like being hardcore and hopscotch, but it's a kindergarten game, man. Gacha games are meant to enjoy the culture of gacha gaming, which is being a massive fucking coomer, and then just having fun, doing fanfics on the internet, talking about how hard I'm gonna fuck Robin's mouth because that's my girlfriend. You know what I mean? Like, it's gonna be great.
I cannot fake it if I'm not having fun. And when I'm sitting here and I'm playing this game and all my energy's out, and it's like, what's your Acheron build? For the 50th time, I kind of snap. Like, in my brain, I'm like, oh my god. And I know that that's probably not a good thing.
No, it is a very good thing. Because the problem is that Mtashed won't go off the deep end. This is something that I've warned every single CC about. Every single one. I have told so many CCs, do not bend your will to what your chat says. Because if they do, they have the power to make or break your stream, and generally it's the latter. When you're a guide maker and all you do is make guides, right, then people are only gonna ask you about guides. It's the same thing with Mr. Pokey. I guarantee you, the whole time he was playing Sekiro, I guarantee you there was people going into his chat saying, hey, can you do an account review? What do you think of this build? Can I see your relics on this character? And I bet you, I haven't even seen it. I haven't even seen it. And I bet you that is what was happening. That's why he stopped. And there it is. You are fucking welcome, because I'm a fucking streamer. I've been doing this shit for 5 years. They were either sitting on him or asking him for a guide, and I bet they weren't saying anything, and then when he died, whoa, kill yourself. I bet you that's what the whole stream was, and I bet you afterwards he went back. I bet you after he went back and started doing more account reviews because he gave up, because that's what happens when you build your entire chat around you being a guide maker. Is that that's all that people care about, and it's like you have to give instructions for these people for the rest of your fucking content creating career, and it is miserable. I bet you if I go back to his stream right now, he's either reacting to me or doing a guide review. Yo. And there it is, right? It's just a foresight that you have when you do this shit long enough, is that this will become the only thing that will happen on your stream, and it's going to kill your career. It is. It's very good short-term gain. Might be good for a year, 2 years, but me, I'm gonna be doing this shit. I'm gonna be streaming for the rest of my fucking life. That's why when I look at people and I say, wow, a 48-month sub, I can't wait till it says 100-month sub. I'm gonna be doing this shit by the time I'm 40. So next year, right? And that's the warnings that I give people. That's why I love talking to other
if Mtashed likes guides, I don't know why he's playing gacha games. That's the thing, where it's just like, you know, make guides over the characters, do one on each one, and then, I don't know, play another game. If he's upset about the viewership, then, I mean, I don't know what to tell you, you know? It would be like, you know, I do personal training, so it's like, if someone keeps asking me what the purpose of an exercise is, like, I can't get frustrated with it if I have to answer the same question 50 fucking times a day. You're getting paid to do it, you know? Like, I don't know. So that's why it's just like, okay, if he wants to make powerful characters, and that's where he gets his main viewership, so he wants to stick with that. So if people keep asking him, what's your build? Okay, show your fucking build.
Content creators about streaming
if you don't want to show the build, don't do guides. Just play the game. And if you don't like gacha games, don't play it. Dude, like, I don't know. I'm very harsh whenever it comes to you know, their feelings, because it's like, bro, you're getting paid millions of dollars. Calm down. Like like it's I have a huge
strategies, because to make this shit work long term,
mental
you can't
block
take these short term boosts.
That maybe if I do this long enough, maybe I'll understand. You know? Maybe I'll understand one day. But I mean, more than Techie from Genshin, I believe it. I mean, I've seen them both talk about their earnings, and again, it's just like, you know, I strictly remember this one video that I reacted to of Mtash's, where he was, you know, whining and moaning about having to like wake up at like 8 or 9 in the morning and having to do his dailies, and he was just like, oh, it's so hard, motherfucker. I have to get to work at 6 a.m. and I don't get done until fucking 7 or 8 p.m. and he gets 50 times the amount of money as me. Shut that. Oh wait, whoops. I clicked F1. My bad. So shut the hell up. Oh, I have to do my Genshin dailies for $100,000 every day. That's an over-exaggeration, but you get the point. Oh my, dude, like, again, that's why I'm just like, spare me, dude. Spare me. God.
This isn't directly about Mtashed.
I do all of this for free.
This is a very good
my
topic that
God,
Mtashed is now
dude.
nearing about 3 years in the gacha space. So now he's learning about what happens when you build a community this way. And this is good for any other
And
content.
again, and I've said this in all of my Mtashed reaction videos, he says the same thing and makes the exact same video 2 to 3 times a month. And I think he does it on purpose because people will see like, oh, I'm taking a break on the the title and be like, oh my gosh, we have to watch it. And then he gets extra clicks from it, which is smart, you know, but...
Content creator who's either aspiring or currently in the product to know what will be happening for the future of your channel if you don't make a change. I just looked at tits all days for years, and my chat only wants tits. Exactly, Fob, you are an example of another streamer who's doing an amazing job, genuinely, right? And just as much as I find your chat annoying, you probably find my chat annoying, right? Because there are chats, and we're both annoying fucking people. But I know for a fact that people are watching Fob for Fob. I know for a fact people are watching me for me. And it's just very frustrating when I see some of my friends who I've warned, not saying specifically Mtashed, who won't heed the warnings that I've given them because they want short-term gains, and it's just not worth it. That's why when all these people say, oh man, but look how many views this guide maker's giving. Okay, do you want to do that for the rest of your life? Do you want to do account reviews for the rest of your...
So if Mtashed wants to chase the money and play gacha games, that's fine. Chase the money. You know, get you know, the short-term gains like Tectone is talking about, and just shut up and do it. If he wants to play games that he enjoys, but he's gonna get a fourth of the viewership, but actually enjoy doing the stream, then do that. But just stop.
Fucking career, because the moment that you stop, they're not going to stick around.
It's so simple.
Because you want to build a community. I appreciate you guys watching me. I want you to be there. I want to answer those questions.
Yep.
But my brain starts to turn into mush when I'm not engaged and having fun.
Yep.
And so if you look at my streams,
yeah,
it's been MIA. All right, we streamed on the 23rd. But that's because we also had a sponsorship obligation.
Rumble Club! That's my game, by the way. My company, Mad Mushroom, published that. Go try out Rumble Club for free. You can download it on Steam. It's an amazing game. It's even on mobile. It's great. Try out Rumble Club today. It's fucking awesome.
I have this obligation. I'm going to be straight up with you. I might not have even streamed.
Yep.
But this is like over a week ago. Before then, we had a Genshin Impact stream on the weekend. Before then, we had a game that we just genuinely wanted to play. It was a good time. It was amazing. No one came and watched, but that's okay. I had fun. And then before that, the last real stream that we did just because we wanted to stream and there was content in game was April 17th. And that was when we were doing polls for Adventuring.
There it is. Poll day.
All right?
The content in a game is him polling, right? That's not content, okay? It's just simply not. Okay, that is
it's content for the content
stalling
creator.
what should take 30 seconds.
It's not content for the game,
40 minutes, right? And that's how it goes. But that's not content, right? It's celebration. But the same way that content creators stall their polls, which I know Mtashed really doesn't like to do.
Yeah, no, he does good guides. Like I said, whenever I first started Genshin,
waffle. Literally,
like Mtashed was like the main dude that I would watch.
Stall your career as long as you can until you retire. That is how it goes, and that's how it's always been, and that's how it always will be.
And
now the point is to make your stalling enjoyable.
You know, I've still made some videos.
It's like, for example, Mtashed, you've been talking for 2 minutes. I have stretched this 2 minutes into 10 minutes for my react to this, because streaming is stalling. Streaming is waffling, and the important thing is to find a way to waffle and find a way to stall to where your chat still enjoys it.
We made some videos, and honestly, I've been really happy with the videos. Right? We did this Arlecchino video. It has almost 150,000 views.
Yeah.
Which is great. And by the way, he's also been doing an AFK Journey channel, and AFK Journey's been paying their creators like fucking insane. So Mtashed is still making a bag, but I can see his frustration with streaming being very valid.
Really good response. A lot of comments saying, wow, I
love Tectone's really good at it.
I really like this video.
He's very good.
I saw a cool character. I made a video talking about cool character. It did really well. And I think that's when I shine. Is when I'm having fun, I'm engaged, I'm putting out content that like I want to make, it shines.
Yep.
And I think that overall, The channel's been like doing fine. It's been good. It's
100% better.
2.2 is
Exactly.
hyped. It's still got 50,000 views, but I was late. I was really late on this because I'm so busy with life. We get the keys to our new house like 2 days after Wuthering Waves drops.
Oh yeah.
So it's like we need to move into our house. All these different things. We're trying to find furniture for it. I don't know how I'm gonna juggle it all.
You know what's funny? I'm also moving into my new house around the time that Wuthering Waves comes out. Hey, you know what's crazy? I'm gonna keep it a bug. I'm finding a way to make it work. Okay, because I've been working on my own damn house, been talking to contractors, been going to furniture stores, and I'm still hitting 4-hour streams every goddamn day. Yet the thing with life is there are people who need time to do things, and then there are people who are able to make time to do things. And depending on which you are, is going to lead you down a very drastically different path of life. But I am a guy who makes time.
See, and it's like, what does Mtashed think like an actual job would be like? He gets to decide when he streams, what he streams, making 100 times that of someone who probably works like 50 to 60 hours a week. And, dude, I don't know. I have no pity.
No matter
zero
what,
pity.
to do everything that I need to do. Yeah, but Techie, he has
I'm on
kids.
a zero pity pool session
both
right
of my
now.
roommates are unemployed, and I have 4 cats. Okay? Like, what do you want me to do? I gotta take care of them like they're fucking babies. Every day, Pink is fucking whining about some shit. Every day, I catch Laro talking in fucking Discord.
So much
to
more.
e-girls,
I know.
And I gotta say, no, son, do your homework before
One
you go
day.
jerk off in Discord again. Right? You just gotta find a way to make it work. That's just how it goes, man. That's just how it goes.
I have no idea what I'm gonna do. So I'm trying to deal with these things before. I'm trying to get all these things planned. And
hey, y'all be
between
good.
being sick, I'm still having like stuffed up. I'm having a hard time.
And then even worse, every night I get messaged by some beautiful ass e-girls, and then oh god, then we have to have sex, and I'm like, oh god, again? Okay, here we go, big old long.
Okay, that is exactly what listening to him sounds like. Like, oh gosh, I have to earn all of this money today in a couple of hours. Oh, I have to earn the entire yearly earnings of Untamed in 1 hour, but I don't want to do dailies.
On the dick of the law, coming on down. Here we go.
I'm talking. Between that and life, I'm just having a hard.
No, Chad, I'm not even kidding you guys. I mean, every night, every night they just send me their photos of their big old fucking boobs, and I'm like,
if I ever do, I've already said I'm gonna pull
Jesus
on all of my OG
I'm so low,
viewers' accounts. I'm gonna pull on all of your accounts, and it's gonna be glorious.
Jesus Christ. Is it because I'm ugly? Is it because I'm bald? Like, am I just? Oh, I'm just a sad, pathetic man. Oh, I've been asking for 3 years. Why does nobody just send me a picture of their fucking boobs, bro? Holy fuck!
I'll
It's been so
send
long.
Tectone one.
And you don't even look because you'd rather look at anime,
Bro,
girl.
holy shit.
Hey, yo, what up, Mtashed? Hard to tell for Mtashed. We love that guy here.
Time making content. And then, like the brainiac I was, I got offered an opportunity to make content on a new game. So I made an AFK Journey channel. AFK Journey King is the channel. I started making videos on this game just because I wanted to. I genuinely just wanted to make videos on this game, and I was like, I'm gonna make a new channel and see if I can make it succeed.
All right.
I would also recommend everybody who wants to be a content creator to cover AFK Journey because they treat their creators so fucking well, and they pay their creators so fucking well. Like the loyalty that this company has to their streamers is insane. Genuinely, I'm just gonna go. It is much better than Hoyoverse. Like they treat their creators fantastically, and the game mode's actually very good.
For that game.
The heroic brawl, I believe it's called, is actually really fun content. So if you like TFT, cover AFK Journey. It's actually a great game, and I'm not sponsored to say that. I would legally have to disclose that.
And it did succeed, and people knew it was me. You know, they started to follow me, but I was really happy with this channel. And then I got offered a contract to make videos.
Yep.
It pays really well.
It does pay very well. I've heard, and I'm not saying this is for Mtash's deal whatsoever. I'm not saying that at all. Out of all the people I know who are covering AFK Journey, I believe the most they're paying is 18 grand a month if you hit 500,000 views for your channel views on the channel. So it is insane paid, but that's the highest one that I've heard. That's the highest one that I've heard, which is just like insane numbers. Like the support that this company shows is nuts. And I believe right now, I know some Hoyo contracts are as low as 2K a month. Which is just like, okay, well, at that point, we'll then just say, fuck it, get me the fuck out of here, and then just cover leaks. You know what I'm saying? There it is.
But now, I've committed to making this channel pretty successful. Like, I want to build this channel up.
Yeah.
And so, between obligations on YouTube and...
Only 2K? Yeah, but that's for a much smaller channel. But I know these channels who were once getting 8K have now all the way been lowered down to 2K. So I know a lot of people's rates have been lowered by at least 75%. Which I don't really get why they were never given an explanation, but yeah, it is very difficult in the Oyo space right now for a lot of people.
And then sponsorships in my main channel. There's a lot of work that needs to happen, and I don't have...
Yeah, they're basically turning Genshin now into a pay-to-see game. So in order to see the content, you gotta pay now.
4 hours to stream. I don't have 3.5 hours to just stream. And I especially don't feel like I have 3 or 4 hours to stream when I'm also not engaged and mentally stimulated.
Okay, I disagree. I don't know Mtashed's life. Maybe he truly doesn't have 3.5 hours. Maybe he doesn't. If that's the case...
That is the biggest pile of shit I have ever heard. He can never, ever go back to a normal job. His head will explode whenever he has to find out that he has to show up 8 hours a day, Monday through Friday, and sometimes have to work weekends. He can never, ever get another job, or he will have to be put into an actual mental institution. If streaming 3 hours a day is too much, nope.
It's perfectly valid, but it just depends on how you use your time. So like for me, the way that I get around, and once again, I don't recommend anybody doing this. This caused a lot of destruction, a lot of my previous relationships, a lot of my previous friendships where nobody works as hard as me. They just don't. For a streamer, obviously a construction job, going to war is much harder than what I do. But what I do is, instead of sleeping 8 hours, I sleep 6 hours. The first thing I do is I wake up, I shower, I eat food, and then I stream for at least 3 hours. While I'm live, I make the videos that I would otherwise make offline, online. That way I don't have YouTube time and Twitch time. They're the same fucking time. Now, there is some negative downsides to that, because if my entire Twitch chat has already seen the content that I'm going to make, that means there will be less engagement for the YouTube videos long term. But long term, there's much more sustainability. However, my YouTube outreach won't be as much, but I'm okay with that because I really don't give a fuck about YouTube that much. Because YouTube for me is a hobby, Twitch for me is my job, you know? And I'm happy that I have a YouTube audience. It makes me very happy how well they do. And to be honest, I would not be as big on Twitch without the help of my YouTube community. And I appreciate the hell out of them. But the thing is, I'm just really not a YouTube guy because it feels a lot more corporate. And the reason why it feels more corporate is because, well...
Yeah, it's crazy how polar opposites both of these two guys are.
And streaming on that platform is a fucking nightmare because half the time it doesn't even fucking work. And then two, the other thing that really fucking blows is that I don't get to connect with people live in real time, where when people ask me some type of crazy, like nuclear question, I see a comment that's just completely fucking bullshit. Whereas if I were to see a comment that's completely fucking bullshit on my Twitch chat, I could correct it immediately. But on YouTube, I just can't do that.
It's like getting punched in the face sometimes, turning on the stream.
Yep.
Using all my energy in 20 minutes and going, uh-oh. It just doesn't feel good. And I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I feel like when I am playing the game and things are slower, my ADHD goes wild.
Yeah.
Because I'm not engaged in what I'm doing here because there is nothing to do sometimes. And then chat is pinging me, hey Mtashed, what's your build? Hey Mtashed, what's your build? Hey Mtashed, what light cone are you using? And I see these pings and my brain just goes, oh, what's that? Oh, what's that? Oh, and I can't even finish like my own thoughts. And it feels like I'm getting churned over in a big tidal wave.
Yeah, so another way to circumvent this for any content creator who's watching is just do !adventurine and have that linked to a clip of you showcasing your build, right? And if you have mods that will @chatters and do exclamation mark
bot?
adventure
I use
people will see the guide. The clips will be higher, which will push that shit recommended on clips because now Twitch is a recommended clips channel, and that will work a lot more long term. So yeah, just if I were you, Mtashed, I would make an exclamation mark Stell, exclamation mark Silverwolf, where you break down all your builds in a clip, and that way people can access that with just a command. And I think it would be very beneficial.
Being honest with you, like, streaming feels so uncomfortable lately. And I have medication that helps.
Yeah.
But I think it helps me with my YouTube, with my doing chores.
All right, I'm going to fast forward this a little bit.
Right?
Yep.
So I want to do a few of these things, but at the same time, oh my god, mixing drinks. Oh my, it's so boring.
It is, it's terrible.
Anyways, that's another
horrible
for another day.
It's terrible. It is terrible.
I want to do some of these things and bang out one more stream. And I think I'm going to do it right now. I'm going to do the stream right now as this video finishes.
Do it.
The next time that I will stream
Get
will probably be with Robin dropping and the new 2.2 patch.
Yep.
Because that's when I actually want to play. But other than that, I am taking a bit of a streaming hiatus.
Oh, and also, boys, Mod, shout out Mtashed, go follow him. Great guy.
Only had 300 viewers. Oh. What it must feel like.
Waves. The reason why this game looks so cool to me. I'm very excited to try it out, and I want to almost marathon-like cover this game. I want to cover every character. I want to find the chests. I want to beat the puzzles.
Like I said, I have
that is
engaging. Again,
I think
zero
Mtashed
pity.
is gonna have a blast in Wuthering Waves. I think he's gonna have an amazing.
I would have to go to the absolute hardest pity on every single gacha game to feel an ounce of pity.
I think this is the game that he's been looking for. And I think Mtashed will really enjoy this because there's a lot of self-imposed challenges that he can do. Now, I'll admit, I find a lot of self-imposed challenges very frustrating.
Also, what's going on, Taco?
Because it doesn't give you any rewards, but for streamers who just want to play the game, you can play the game. Do shit at level 1. Do shit with no relics equipped. You know what I mean? Like, do shit with no weapon. Fuck it, do whatever you want. But,
all right, let's go to the rant.
Immediately, because you are not...
That is the advice from Tectone to Mtashed. Seek help.
Sound of mind. You're not.
That was the perfect
to put it in layman's terms, you're fucking nuts. You're fucking stupid. Get educated. Get help. Because the rest of the world
I don't know the
better
context
off
of what he's
with you not talking again. Ever.
Like, I made my Arlecchino video. I couldn't believe how well that video did. It was like 150,000 views or something like that. But I'm just kind of laying it out there how I'm feeling about things. I've been going to the gym, all right?
He looks great.
Feeling good. Feeling
looks
fit.
Good.
I've been taking my son and helping him train for his hockey season because
That's
my
awesome.
son is a really awesome hockey player.
That's awesome.
He's 14 years old and he's in
14.
That's crazy.
Isn't Mtashed like 28? Wait, how old is this dude?
How old is Mtashed?
Well, he's got to be at least 32 then, right?
Yeah, he's got to be at least.
14-year-old son at his age is insane.
That is
like, that's insanity.
Insane. Oh, he had a kid at 18?
What the fuck?
Wow.
Bro, Mtashed had sex? Jesus.
You know, U15 AAA, which is like the highest level you can be, and you know,
single dad.
I'm
thought he has a
him,
wife.
Be the best player that he can.
Were they different
moms?
moms?
He wants to maybe, you know, play junior and.
Where's your son? You're like 52? Oh, I have a son. Yeah, he's currently brewing in your mother's womb. Yeah, he'll be out in like 8 months.
Maybe university hockey one day, and it helps me get fit as well, and it's a good bonding thing. So I've been busy with that, and I've got a 20-month-old son, and I need to put his shoes on and give him kisses and wrestle him. And
at 18,
we got a bicycle with a little trailer on the back, and I drag him around on my bicycle all day.
I'm someone who
nice outside. I live in Canada.
Been hard set on this. I never ever want kids.
Yeah, and
so I cannot imagine
that.
having
Guys,
that responsibility
$1
at 18.
equals $1. I will donate to Mtashed to get him to join the greatest country on earth, aka the United States of America, and he will be blessed by the greatest man on earth, Donald Trump. Save us, Donald Trump.
Canada sucks in the winter.
No, it sucks always. I lived in that shit for like fucking 10 years. That place is ass. At least where I lived. I lived in London, Ontario for 10 years. It was fucking miserable. Like,
that does sound bad.
Trying to enjoy life a little bit and not go insane and burn out right before this big content push. I'm excited for the content push. I want to make content.
Yep.
But I don't want to force out content
100%.
in between just to get a couple views here and there.
100%.
When I'm not engaged.
That's respectable.
You know what I mean? So that's where I'm at.
For me,
so he either wants to get the max amount of viewership possible or not at all. And I think that that's his issue, where it's like, if I don't have 5,000 people, then it's just not worth streaming. And I think he's hoping for a little bit too much.
It's the opposite. For me, I always find if
Stupid
I
bot.
can flourish and if I can strive in
It's a trend
the
with these everyday
lows,
streamers.
then I know when the highs come, I'm gonna hit even harder. I really like when content creators put out videos like this because it gives a aspect of like AOE healing. Because for
It's like, so I saw this TikTok. It was like one of those NPC TikTokers, and like, I think there was like an 11 or 15 minute window where no one donated, and he flipped the frick out on the chat, where he was just like almost mentally unhinged because no one donated in like 10 or 15 minutes.
For any content creator who's going through a similar thing,
it's
will be
crazy
able
to
to
me.
learn and understand by Mtashed's insight. And I really appreciate him being vulnerable with his audience and just saying that, like, hey guys, I'm fucking bored, so I need to take a break. I respect the fuck out of that. He's a great dude, great guy, great streamer. And Mods wants to get shout out his channel, go give him a follow. I'm pretty sure he's live right now, so you can go say hi to him in his chat. But
you know, because again, it's just like, so what if, you know, the games that Mtashed enjoys playing doesn't get a lot of views. I know that playing Alan Wake 2 gets me like 1 or 2 viewers, you know, but it's so much fun. And again, I'm doing all this for free, you know, like I'm not getting the millions stacked on top of each other.
Yeah.
So it's like he just needs to play whatever the fuck he wants. It's not like a hard, like, it's not a hard issue to solve.
Good dude.
He just wants the Genshin viewership whenever he plays Destiny. I feel like that's probably it.
Dude, and I love covering videos like this because, I don't know, Mtashed's one of my favorite content creators. And I like talking about the shit that he's talking about because I believe that me and him, when combined, we can give some very good insight to a lot of people who need it. But yeah, that's it. Good video.
I guess it was a good video. Yeah. Why Hoyoverse creators are quitting. I mean, nothing new. If you care more about an anime character than a real-life human being, get therapy. Oh, I probably skipped that. Not playing games you're bored of is a very grown-up decision. Wow. We need more content creators to be as blunt as Tectone. 100%. Besides collecting mint, the no views fell off comments are so annoying. It's actually even helpful, blah blah blah. Yeah, it's weird to me. I don't get it. Maybe one day I will, but for now, Mtashed is a little whiny baby. Tectone,
I think he's gonna have it.
He's the same. But yeah, so if I end up posting this video on YouTube, thank you so much for tuning in. I do really appreciate it. No hate towards anyone. I love both of these guys. They're my brothers in arms, whether they know it yet or not. Anyways, thank you so much for tuning in. Whatever time it is for you, have a good morning, good afternoon, or good night. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll catch y'all later. Bye-bye!